You know, something occurred to me last night. It kind of hit home for me last night, which is it's no new revelation, not at all, really. But sometimes the same revelation that you've understood can affect you more deeply, I guess, and more effectively, just by saying, well, that really hit home. Like maybe someone told you that it's not prudent to touch a hot stove, then you understood it. But you never quite touched it yet. So then you touched it, and then you had a fucking full understanding of what that means, right? Or maybe you did that and you had a full understanding, and now you understand it, and all of a sudden you find yourself with a prolonged period of time touching the stove, and you're getting a more fully understanding, even more so than you did beforehand when you just touched it briefly. So compounding upon the understandings that you already have, making it a stronger understanding. So it dawned upon me that I no longer have my guitar, which I used to say was a $2,000 guitar. For whatever reason or statement I was trying to make about that, the relevance of what it was about. I can no longer say that. That guitar is effectively in the past. The guitar I've got right now is nowhere near $2,000 guitar. So it dawned upon me that just like many other things in life, like, well, I used to do this and I used to do that, or I used to be this, I used to be that, or I may go on to do this, I may go on to do that, like it wasn't Jesus, right? But when he came before King Herod, and he was like, okay, well, shit, well, do this and do that. And he didn't do this, he didn't do that, he didn't even speak, so they said. So they just chalked it up. He was seeing Herod chalked it up as like, Herod, it's like, I guess you lost the mojo, Mr. Magic or Miracle Working Man. So no one really cares about what you used to do or what you used to have or what you used to be. And no one really gives too much unless you show some promise, I guess. Enough promise about what you may go on to be, like maybe say somebody who's playing college ball and maybe they want to invest in you in college ball because you show great promise to go on to the NBA. Or maybe the NBA has an interest in you because you're showing great promise and whatever it is, it has to be college ball. But short of that, I guess no one really cares about yesterday and what you used to do yesterday and what you used to have yesterday. And not many people, I should say, care about that. And not many people care about what you may go on to do tomorrow, especially if they don't see any promise in that. And that's the kind of harsh reality of the world we live in, which you already know and I already knew. But like I said, I'm just getting a deeper understanding of that, a more fuller understanding of that as of last night, and continuously letting that resonate and assimilate into my being as the days go by. Maybe a good practice would be, I don't know, I no longer have a $2,000 guitar. The guitar I have right now is nowhere near $2,000. And keep meditating upon that. As an exercise that is literally that way. You don't have it any fucking more. You'll never have that particular guitar again. And no one particularly gives a shit, even myself, about some guitar I may go on to have one day. It doesn't do me any good right now today.